What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time being here, my name's Preston Sarlo. I've got this bad little 2-valve right here. In today's video we are going to be rating people's Mustangs in a scale of 1 to 10. These are all pictures that people sent to my Instagram DM, so if you want to be featured in part 2 of this video, all you have to do is send a picture to my DM and I'll pop it right here up on the screen. Before we jump straight into the content, I just want to say I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm here just to rate the cars with my opinion, and at the end of the day, the only opinion that matters about your car is yourself. If you like it, that's all that matters. So that's all I'm going to say about that, and let's jump straight into the content. Let's get it.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Yeah, I wasn't ready yet.
Alright, so first up on Rate It, we have Longtubes. So it looks like this is an S550. I like that color, but I don't know what kind of badge that is. It might be a Roush because it looks like the Roush front bumper. Different wing. I like those wheels a lot. Those calipers are pretty sweet too. I like this actually a lot. It looks pretty quick too. I'll give this a 8.2 out of 10. Alright, so next up we've got Mustang V8 Fiat. I don't know if that's what it said. Sorry if I messed up your name. Okay, so we got a 2-valve. Looks a lot like mine. Black with tan interior. Alright, you're on my good side. It's got some pretty cool pictures. Alright, so it looks pretty clean. It's pretty much stock for the most part, but it looks really clean. Could use a little bit of suspension, get that front down a little bit, but it's pretty clean. I'll give this a 7.1 out of 10. We've got Marquise SVT Cobra. Oh, those wheels are pretty nice. Alright, this thing's pretty clean. This is one of my favorite cars, the 03 to 04 Cobras. In the silver, I like those wheels a lot. The thing's pretty clean. I'm sure this thing rips. Alright, I'm going to give this one, I'm going to give it a 9.2 out of 10. There it is, 9.2. Next up, we've got, alright, another S550. 5.0. Alright, I like that. Not bad. Looks pretty much stock. Not a big S550 person. I'm not that into the new Mustangs, but it's pretty clean. So I'll give this a 7.8. Next up, we got Storm 5.0. Okay, another gray one, pretty much stock. It's a newer one. It's like an 18. I like this picture. It's pretty cool. I'll say a 7.9. Next up, we've got Bryson Reed. Okay, convertible. I don't see a 5.0 badge, so might be an EcoBoost. Not a big fan of the EcoBoost. It's missing 4 cylinders. But I do like the way they sound, so I'll give you that. I like hearing the turbo noises. And it's a convertible, not big on convertible. I'll give this a 6.4 out of 10. Next up, we've got Terminator Kingpin. Oh my god. This thing is nasty looking. Looks like it's a convertible, like 0304 Cobra, Mista Chrome. This thing is crazy looking. Those wheels are nice. This thing is clean too. Okay. I like this a lot. You don't see Mista Chrome too often, and if that's factory paint, that's pretty sweet. This thing is very, very clean. This is probably going to be pretty high. I love the Cobras. I'm going 9.8 on this one. If it wasn't convertible, I'd probably give it a 10. But the convertible is pretty sweet on this car, so we're going 9.8. Alright, next up we have Experiment 626 ST. This looks like a Saline. Okay. It's pretty sweet. You don't see too many of these. I love those wheels. Those are one of my favorite wheels that ever came on these cars. I like this a lot. Could be lowered a little bit, but I don't know how these cars are being lowered because the bumper's a little different. But I like this a lot. I don't see them too often. I haven't seen one in person before. but I'm gonna give this an 8.7. I like it a lot. Looks pretty clean. 8.7. Next up we got LV or 1v1 Michael, I think it is. So it looks like a 2-valve convertible. Maybe an 04. Can't really tell in that picture. Looks like he was ripping some donuts or something. But I can't see too much about the car because it's too far away. I'm going to give this one a 6.7. Looks pretty clean though, convertible. Could use some better wheels, but they work. 6.7, I think I said. Alright, we got too slow 2-valve 01. So I'm guessing it's an 01. Obviously a 2-valve. It's got a Mach 1 chin spoiler on the front of it. Got Cobra wheels. Got some side scoops. Tinted headlights. Got a little bit done to the exterior. Could be lowered a little bit more. It could be the angle of the picture too. Looks pretty clean. I like this a lot. I'm not a big fan of the silver or gray, whatever you want to call it. But overall, looks pretty clean. I will give this a 7.8. Next up, we got slow V8 Stang. All right, it's a 2-valve, so it's calling it slow. He's got saline wheels on it. Could use a Mach 1 chin spoiler. That makes such a difference on these cars. Pretty clean, cool picture. Reminds me of where I live. I'll give this one a 7.3. 7.3. Alright, next up we've got Luke 5.0. Okay, he's got 2 cars. I'll do both, why not? So he looks like he's got this S197, pretty clean, murdered out. I'm not a big fan of polished lips on cars, especially all black, but this one kind of works for this one. I think if you had a little more accents of like chrome or polished stuff, it would work, but that's pretty clean. He's got some big tires on the back. I'll give the S197 a 8.6. Let's see what the 2-valve's looking like. Alright, we got a silver 2-valve. Mach 1 chin spoiler. Okay, we got some deep dish Cobra wheels. I actually like those a lot. I was thinking about getting a set of those. I like that. It looks like it's lowered a little bit. Probably on some lowering springs. Other than that, pretty stock. Good tint. This one's clean. I like it a lot, actually. I'll give this one... Let's see. No, I think this is an 8 because of the wheels. 8.2. 8.2 it is. Alright, next up we've got Brett MF Tatum. Alright. I don't know how I feel about those stripes. Reminds me of how my car first came with those stripes. I did not like it. Needs Mach 1. Those wheels, I can't tell exactly what kind of wheels those are. Or if they're something crazy. Could use a little bit of a lower. Not feeling this one that much. But I'm going to go 5.6 on that one. Next up, we've got Horseplay Motoring. Okay. Oh, rear seat delete. Looks pretty cool. Alright, this thing's pretty sweet. Okay, so this is SN95. I like the SN95s. They're growing on me. I used to not like them at all. This one's pretty nice. Got some big meat in the back, lowered. It's got a little bit of a tilt to it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see what it looks like from the back. All blacked out on the back. For an S197, I like it. Rear seat delete. That's pretty cool. I wonder where he got that from, because I could use that. I might have to message him. Pretty stock underneath. Cold air intake, throttle body. I'll give this a 8.4. We'll give it an 8.4. I like it. It's clean. Next up, we've got Blake with a mullet. Okay, it's quite the name. Alright, it's a GT. I'm not a big fan of this body style. It's not one of my favorites. This one's not bad though. I don't like the fog lights on the front. That's just my opinion. I don't like the 4 eyes. But it's got good fitment, some big wheels on it, some tint, some side louvers. I'll give this a 7.7. Alright, so now we got Midnight 5.0. I remember seeing this one. I remember him sending this in. This thing's pretty sweet. I like the white wheels. Not a lot of people are willing to do that, but on this blue, I think it works really well with the 5.0 badge. Looks like he was eating some grass. Pretty sweet. I like that blue. I'll give this an 8.7. 8.7. It's pretty sweet. It's different, and I like different. I like a lot of different cars. So then we got Vanta S550. All right, so obviously it's an S550. Murdered out. Woo! This guy isn't playing. We're talking all black everything. All right, this one reminds me of a little bit of my car with the louvers, the rear louvers on the back of the back windshield. All right, that's pretty cool. I like this one. I like all black. Black's kind of my thing. So I like this one. Could use some aftermarket wheels. Those look like the stock wheels, but they work. I'm going to give him a 9.2. 9.2. I don't know really how I'm rating these. It's just kind of what comes to my head and what works. So it could be anything. But yeah, I'd say that's around a 9.2. Let's see who else we got. Who haven't I done? 98 Dark Knight. Okay. Looks like another SN95, I think. Looks like it's a project. Okay, here it is. It might be a different car. Might be a drag car, and it kind of has that drag car look with the cowl hood. I'll give this one a 6.8. Alright, so now we got 4.6 Chris. I know. I've talked to him a couple times. I love his car. It's one, like I said, I think he's the reason I started liking SM95s because he's got one of the better looking ones. I love the white and black. I love those weld wheels, carbon fiber cowl hood, spoiler, wrap on the roof. This thing's pretty clean. Yeah, so I've been watching his videos for a while, but he's probably the one that turned me on to liking the SM95s again. So I'll give this one a pretty good score because I know it. I'll give this an 8.9. An 8.9. Hit me up if you want to film a video. I know you're in Texas, but we'll figure it out. Next up, we've got Stang Gang 01. I think this is going to be the last one. But once again, if you're seeing this video and want to submit your car, feel free to do so. Just send it into my DM. Alright, so this one's pretty crazy. This kind of reminds me of like, I think it's Death Race. Is that the movie? It reminds me of that car a little bit with the side pipes and all the extra scoops and stuff. Really is giving me that vibe. That's kind of what made me do stuff to my car, is that movie. It's from Texas, alright. Once again, this isn't one of my favorite bike styles of the Mustang, but it's not bad. I like it. I'll give this, I like the wheels, deep dish, low profile. Not huge on the low profile, but it works. I'll give this a 7.7. And let's see if there's any more. Okay, we got one more. We'll end on this one. Tyson Wilson. Alright, it's not much of a picture. It looks like a 5.0, stock wheels. Stock 5.0, we'll assume. Stock 5.0, in my opinion, is an 8. That's what we're going to go with. So, alright, we got one more. The purple 95 Mustang. So it's a 95, SM95, convertible. I like this color. I don't think I've ever seen a blue one. It's pretty sweet. Those wheels are pretty cool. It reminds me of the ones that came on my car when I first got it. I like this one. I like the color. 5.0. Oh, that's right. They still had a 5.0 and 98. That's right. For that, because it's kind of unique, because I don't see those too often, I'll give this a 7.9. So that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe because I'll be rebuilding my entire 2-valve. She's getting something pretty special. So stay tuned for that content if you like Mustangs and 2-valves. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Been riding so long, yeah, I do this for my family. All them long nights we was riding in that Camry. I've been talking, and I don't think you understand me. This life is so cold, yeah, this life can get so scary. Yeah, this life can get so scary.